Hello, you're on the radio.
Hi, Brett. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. I have a question. What's the implication on my citizenship if I plead guilty to misdemeanor or felony under the building code?
Under the building code?
Yes.
What do you mean under the building code? What's the crime under the building code? What did they allege that you did?
When I got the house, there was a basement that was finished, and the storage was like an apartment. So I was asked to take it out, which I did. When I went to court, each of those violations, one was like a misdemeanor, and the other was a felony. So my lawyer said I should plead guilty to those charges, and I paid a fine. So I didn't know the implication of that.
I'm not sure. As far as listen, I'm not the criminal defense expert. I'm an immigration expert, but I've never heard of a crime under the building code. You may have pled guilty to a crime as a result of being a landlord, or maybe with some. I'm not sure what, but what I would suggest you do is get the dispositions, bring them to me. So let me see exactly what happened in court, because I'm not 100% on board with what happened there in court. I never heard of crime with building code before. I'm not saying you didn't plead guilty to something, but it's not under the building code. You pled guilty to something else.
Wow.
Okay. So bring what I need you to do. What I need you to do is bring your dispositions. Go to the courthouse where you pled guilty. Bring your dispositions to me. Let me see exactly what you did plead guilty to, and then I can advise you whether it's safe to do your citizenship, renew your green card, travel, or what have you.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right. And let me give you the telephone number, 1-800-522-0804. That is the number to call for your free immigration consultation, 1-800-522-0804. Okay? Hello? We lost him. Okay. 1-800-522-0804. Hello, you're on the radio.
Yes, I'd like to speak to Brad.
You're talking to me live.
Yes, I am a U.S. green card holder.
Right.
My father is or was an American citizen.
Right.
I came to this country when I was 9 years old. Am I an automatic citizen, or do I have to file for?
How old are you now?
50.
Okay. When you came as a green card holder when you were 9, you said your father was already a citizen?
Yeah, he was a citizen. Yes.
Okay. Was he a citizen when you were born?
Pardon me?
Was he a citizen when you were born?
Yes.
He's
American. He's American born.
He was American born.
American born.
As long as
Yes.
I can prove that he was living in the United States for 10 years after his 14th birthday, and that was prior to your birth, then you would in fact be a United States citizen. So a lot depends on his residence, prior to your birth.
And what would be the procedure to have that formalized? Do you have special forms to be filed?
You would file an N-600 application for a certificate of citizenship, and you would need to prove your father's residence prior to your birth. And the best way to prove that is get his Social Security records. Okay, but you can come in and we can help you with that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. 1-800-522-0804. Hello, you're on the radio.
Hello, Brad.
Hi, how are you?
I'm not too bad.
What's going on?
Listen, I filed for my mom 3 years back. She's here. She's a resident.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I have a sister that is 12-year-old. She have a 10-year visa. I know that you have a little technicality in certain things. But if my mom should file for her now, seeing that she's 12, how long do you think it would take for her to get here?
Well, if she has a visitor's visa, she has two choices. All right. I can't tell you to break the law, but assuming she comes as a visitor and then she were to not go home, and your mother were to file a visa petition for her, she would be here as an overstay. And assuming your mother becomes a citizen 5 years from now, she would get her green card when she's 17. If your mother files for her and she wants to go back and forth or just live in Jamaica Probably 3.5, 4 years. I lost him.
Okay.
Okay. So, but
Yes.
you can
No,
come. You
no,
can come
yes,
in,
yes.
and we can talk about what options are available. Okay.
Yeah, yes. So the next thing that I'm saying, I know that your hands are a certain way. So it would not be too much a bigger problem. She still could adjust her status here.
Once your mother becomes a citizen, as long as your mother becomes a
Yes,
citizen
that's-
before she's 21.
Okay, my mom is here about 3 years already. She
Right.
have
So
a
it's
green
2 more
card
years.
3 years
So it's 2
already.
more years.
Yeah, so she can still travel back and forth, my sister.
Sure.
If we file for her.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as she has a good visa, why not?
Okay, so she can file for her and she still travel
Yeah.
back and forth.
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Okay. 1-800-522-0804.